Surds, Indices, and Standard Form. 3 topics, 3 different chapters in your textbook, 3 separate sets of rules to remember. Except they are not 3 sets of rules. They are one set, used 3 times. And once you see that, 2 of these topics stop being topics at all. Let me start by proving the claim because it is a big one. Here is a number in standard form, 4.496 times 10 to the 9th. And here is a surd, the square root of 50. They look like they have nothing to do with each other. One is astronomy, one is algebra. But the 10 to the 9th is a power, and the square root, I am going to show you in a few minutes, is also a power. It is a power with a half on top. So both of these are the same object, and that means the rules for handling them have to be the same rules. So let us get those rules and let us not memorize them. An index just counts repeated factors. 2 to the 3rd means 2 times 2 times 2, 3 2s. Now multiply 2 to the 3rd by 2 to the 4th. 3 2s, then 4 2s. Line them all up and you have 7 2s. That is the first law and you just derived it by counting. When you multiply, you add the powers. Divide, and the same thing runs backwards. The ones on the bottom cancel the ones on top, so you subtract the powers. And a power raised to a power, 2 to the 3rd, all cubed, means 3 lots of 3 2s, 9 2s. You multiply the powers. 3 laws. Add, subtract, multiply. That is the whole engine. Now watch those 3 laws produce 2 things that everybody memorizes and almost nobody understands. What is anything to the power 0? Take 2 to the 5th divided by 2 to the 5th. Obviously that is 1. Any number over itself is 1. But by the division law, it is also 2 to the power 5 minus 5, which is 2 to the power 0. Fun. So 2 to the power 0 and 1 are the same thing. Not because a textbook said so, because the law you already believe forces it. Same trick for negative powers. 2 to the power 0 divided by 2 to the 3rd. On top, that is 1. On the bottom, 8. So the answer is 1/8. But by the law, it is 2 to the power 0 minus 3. 2 to the minus 3. So 2 to the minus 3 is 1 over 2 cubed. A negative power is not a negative number. It is a flip. It sends the power to the bottom of a fraction. Right. Disguise number 1. Standard form. The rule is that you write a number as k times 10 to the n, where k sits between 1 and 10, and n is a whole number. 14,835 becomes 1.4835 times 10 to the 4th. 0.003468 becomes 3.4678 times 10 to the minus 3. And here is the question your own syllabus asks. The planet Neptune is 4,496,000,000 kilometers from the Sun. Write that in standard form. Brighten. Move the point until one digit is in front of it, 4.496. Then count how far it moved. 9 places. 4.496 times 10 to the 9th. But the reason standard form is really on your syllabus is not writing numbers, it is calculating with them. Multiply 2 times 10 cubed by 3 times 10 to the 4th. Split it up. 2 times 3 is 6. 10 cubed times 10 to the 4th. Same base, so add the powers. Is 10 to the 7th. 6 times 10 to the 7th. Done. Divide 8 times 10 to the 5th by 2 times 10 squared. 8 over 2 is 4. Subtract the powers. 5 minus 2 is 3. 4 times 10 cubed. Notice you did not do any new mathematics there. You used the first 2 index laws and nothing else. One warning though. 5 times 10 cubed multiplied by 4 times 10 to the 6th gives 20 times 10 to the 9th. And 20 is not between 1 and 10, so that is not standard form yet. Fix it. 20 is 2 times 10, so you get 2 times 10 to the 10th. Examiners take that mark. Always check your K. Disguise number 2, and this is the one that changes how Surds feel. What is the square root of a number in index language? Whatever it is, if you square it, you get the number back. So call it a to the power something. Squaring means multiplying by itself, which means adding the powers, something plus something, and that has to come to 1. So something is a half. The square root of a is a to the power 1/2. That is not a definition I am asking you to accept. It is forced by the law, and it means every Surd rule you have ever been given is just an index law in disguise. Root a times root b equals root ab. That is a to the half times b to the half. Same power, so you can combine the bases. It was never a Surd rule. It was the index law. Which makes simplifying Surds a search for square factors. The square root of 50. Look for the biggest perfect square that divides 50, 25. 50 is 25 times 2, so the root of 50 is the root of 25 times the root of 2. The root of 25 is exactly 5. 5 root 2. And a quick sanity check you should always do. Root 2 times root 8. Combine them. Root 16, which is 4. A whole number. 2 irrational numbers multiplied together gave a clean 4. That is the kind of thing that should make you trust the rule rather than fear it. Now rationalizing, and I want to be precise about the scope here. Your syllabus asks for rationalizing with a monomile denominator. That means a single term on the bottom, 1 surd, not a bracket with a plus in it. The idea is simple. Nobody wants a root on the bottom of a fraction, so we move it upstairs. 3 over root 5. Multiply top and bottom by root 5. The top becomes 3 root 5. The bottom becomes root 5 times root 5, which is just 5. 3 root 5 over 5. The root has moved to the top and the value has not changed because you multiplied by root 5 over root 5, which is 1. Here is a prettier one. 6 over 2 root 3. Multiply top and bottom by root 3. Top, 6 root 3. Bottom, 2 times 3, which is 6. 6 root 3 over 6. The 6's cancel. The answer is just root 3. Last piece. Solving equations with the unknown in the power. 3 to the x equals 81. You cannot divide by 3 to get at x because x is upstairs. The move is to make both sides the same base. 81 is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 3 to the 4th. So 3 to the x equals 3 to the 4th. And if the bases match, the powers must match. X is 4. Same again. 2 to the x equals 32. 32 is 2 to the 5th, so x is 5. And this is where fractional powers pay off. 27 to the power 2/3. Read the fraction as 2 instructions. The bottom 3 says take the cube root. The top 2 says square it. Cube root of 27 is 3. 3 squared is 9. And 8 to the power minus 1/3. The minus flips it. The third takes the cube root. Cube root of 8 is 2. Flipped is a half. Every one of those was the same 3 laws. So the traps quickly, because they are all the same trap. Adding powers when you should multiply them. 2 to the 3rd, all squared, is 2 to the 6th, not 2 to the 5th. You are raising a power to a power, so multiply. Thinking a negative power makes a negative answer. It does not, it makes a fraction. Trying to add surds that are not alike, root 2 plus root 3 does not become root 5. Check it on a calculator once and you will never do it again. And leaving k outside the range in standard form. All 4 come from treating these as 3 memorized topics instead of 1 engine, which is exactly what they are not. So, powers, and the two topics that were secretly powers all along. Standard form is an index with the base nailed to 10. A surd is an index with a fraction on top. Multiply and you add the powers. Divide and you subtract them. Raise a power to a power and you multiply them. Everything else in this video came out of those three lines. The zero power, the negative power, the square root, the rationalizing. None of it was a new rule. All of it was those three wearing a costume. Right. A quick one for the comments before the next video. Simplify the square root of 72. It comes out as a whole number times a surd. Post your answer below and I will confirm it in the next one. Subscribe so you see it. Full workings in the notes on StudyRevise. I'm Sir Chris. Same three laws. Go and spot them.